If you are a parent with a child in school, you know how much phones have become a part of their daily lives, but it is no surprise by how much of a distraction it can be on their education. Tonight, our Matthew Torres shows us how a Northern Virginia school district is exploring ways to limit cell phones even more.
Where there's a kid, there seems to be a cell phone, and when it's in school,
It's kind of the Wild West.
Fairfax County School Board member Kyle McDaniel says it's vital for a child's success to limit cell phone use. He wants to restrict access to phones in classrooms even more.
I've heard on this issue more than I've heard on any other issue since being on the board.
Current school policy says cell phones must be kept away for the school day at elementary and middle schools. For high school students, phones must be put away during class and when using the restroom. But in the school board meeting Thursday, officials approved McDaniel's proposal for the superintendent to create a plan on ways to secure phones in the classroom away from the student, like lockers. The board would later consider the plan.
Not locked up in a backpack or not put in a secure pouch in a backpack, but put in some type of central repository. That repository obviously needs to be under lock and key or some other type of security that only the adult in the room has access to.
Recent studies show about 77% of school systems across the country have already started limiting the use of cell phones in schools. U.S. Senator Tim Kaine also proposed legislation to create a study on what kind of impact cell phones in schools have on kids. But throughout the years, we already know from parents and teachers how much phones have become a big hindrance.
We give our daughter quota, you can use your cell phone for 1 hour max. During the weekend, you have more time to on cell phone, so I'm definitely agree that is a good idea.
I think that they should honestly talk to students about it.
This 18-year-old Oakton High School student isn't a fan of locking up phones, but admits it would be helpful.
I easily get distracted by my phone sometimes, so not it being there accessibly, I think that could help out a lot.
There could be concerns about parents needing to communicate with their child.
We've got to find that balance.
The board also discussed requiring teachers to get approval from the principal to allow phones during classwork. Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.